All right, let's see what Twitter has for me today. Ben Shapiro. Voter suppression doesn't involve long lines any more than long lines at Disneyland are right suppression. What's wrong with that statement? I agree with Ben Shapiro. What? April's Fool. Hello YouTube, it's Nonman. Welcome to my channel. Make me think Carter. Today I'm going to respond to a tweet. Actually, I'm responding to a video that's been tweeted about. So, it's about Ben Shapiro. So let's go ahead and listen to it one more time.
Even before the legislation passed, many voters of color in Georgia faced hours-long queues at the polls. By the way, voter suppression doesn't involve long lines any more than long lines at Disneyland are ride suppression. You know what voter suppression is? Voter suppression is where you don't get to vote. Making those waits even more arduous, the new law bans giving food and water to people in line to vote. That's not even true. It bans giving any gift to people in line when they are within 150 feet of the polling place. You can bring water with you. There are people outside who can give you water. This is just not true.
I have a question for Ben Shapiro. Do these rides at Disney Park, do they have lines for white community and lines for black community? Do they have shorter lines for white community? Hey, if you belong in black community, go to that long line. Do they have that? Of course not. But maybe that's wrong analogy too. So I'm going to use some fake numbers and present you a second analogy. Let's say Disney Park found out that they could put one roller coaster at one community and service 2,000 people per day and make a great profit from it. Let's just assume. And that's the maximum profit they can make from that one roller coaster. And that's maximum people they could serve. 2,000 people. They have success at it. They see this community with the 10,000 people. And they say, hey, we could make a roller coaster there too. Would Disney make just one roller coaster there? Matter of fact, would Disney have let's assume they made a 5 roller coaster there. And they say, every one of them is being used. But boy, lines are just too short. So let's take one out so we have long line and serve less people. Okay, take another one out. Making restrictions is voter suppression. Making it hard to vote is voter suppression. Making it hard for certain community is voter suppression. Law doesn't write down and say, this is a voter suppression bill. It's common sense, man. Ben, why are you so obsessed with this gift giving nonsense? these lawmakers are so obsessed, they will make laws. Oh, beyond these 25 feet, where certain people can give water, certain people cannot. Beyond these 120 feet, certain people can provide meal, certain people cannot. They're so obsessed with this nonsense. I mean, parks don't have that kind of restriction today. I remember waiting in line, and my wife bring me some food and drink. I remember when my kids are waiting in line, I give them food and drink. No, why are you so obsessed with these people who might change their mind because of water and food? Really? You're that afraid of your policy being rejected by these people because they got water and food? Then maybe you need to change the policy to represent these people instead of trying to keep them from voting against your policy, against your candidate. Even government employees have a limitation as far as the ethic is concerned. I remember this because I used to work at Boeing Military Airplane Company when they were called that BMAC. And we had to deal with the military personnel and government employees. And government employees had an ethics rule that says, hey, we cannot accept your lunch offers unless it goes beyond or below $10 or whatever. If we go out lunch together during our work together, hey, I want to buy you guys lunch. If it's beyond $10, they can accept. They can accept. Let me buy you burger and drink. Okay. So even they have that. And I'm sure these senators and whatnot that represents us, I'm sure they take a lot of stuff from people. And, all those side benefits. These people waiting in lines, if you're making them wait for hour and above, state, federal, government owes them something. Pay them for what they did. If you could not provide a facility where they cannot vote in time, pay for their hours. You're so afraid that you might give them some meal? You're so afraid that somebody might give them food? Come on, man. Represent the people. That's democracy. Till next time, I'm out.